I've been working on my heart and it's ready to go. I've got all the pieces cut out for a tutorial, so I'll get on with that shortly. I've been working on a couple of other things, but they're not going great. There's that one. I've got to add at least another row to it. And this is a similar one. I've cut out pieces for the next row. We'll see how that goes. And I've bought a ruler, which I never thought I'd do again. I've had so many rulers in the past. But it's for Drunkard's Path templates. And I love making curves. I love doing Drunkard's Path, so it'll be interesting to have it in 4 different sizes. It comes on Monday, so I'm excited about that. And I've found out about Quilts of Valour. They're in Melbourne. They want subtly coloured quilts for the soldiers, for the veterans. So I don't know how mine are going to go, but I found another crowd in Newcastle, New South Wales, which is here. There's a quilting guild there, and they take blocks and put together for charity. So I think that's probably the best thing to do. The local, tiny little quilting shop we've got here, I can leave them there, which is great. And I've got to buy a couple of fabrics, a couple of solid colour fabrics, so that'll work out well. I'll go and see. I went a couple of years ago, when I realised I wasn't going to use all the templates I had. When I started quilting, I bought a stack of stuff, all these rulers and things. And then I realised I wasn't going to use them all, so I took them all down there, and I thought, I think they have people go to a room out the back and fiddle with things, and I thought, well, they can play with these. There was wedding band and Dresden plate and all these things that I knew I was never going to make. I kept some, but they're just wall decorations these days because I like to try and work things out for myself if I can. But anyway, I have found an outlet for my blocks, and I'll take them down to her, see what she says, and they can be picked up by the, I can't remember what they call, Newcastle Quilting Group or something, something like that. And they can put them together or do whatever for charity, which would be great, because otherwise they're just going to sit in a drawer. So that's a rather sad waste. Well, anyway, I'll work on a few things here, and I'll work on the deer heart. This is for the deer heart. There are 3 pieces, 3.5 in each colour, to be turned into half square triangles, which will be 3 inches. There are 6 3-inch squares in the colour and 2 3-inch squares in the background. And then there's the strips at the side. And that's it. There's nothing much to it. I'll do it real soon. These are the framed quilts that have been put up in the hallway. We finally got them hung up. Hanging them up wasn't my idea, but I'm very pleased with them. I think they look great. This is going to be very wobbly because I'm not very good at all this. I think they make very interesting pieces of art. And it's an alternative to quilts. Well, thank you for watching. I'll get on with some work now, which will be great.